Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vanillaraccoon and welcome to a Vanilla Plus Minecraft Let's Play series. In the previous episode, we went ahead and got our build on by establishing a few animal farms along with a small modern cabin, which is to date the smallest one I've built, and I'm pretty proud of it. It's pretty stylish, it's pretty comfortable, which is pretty hard to do, at least in my own opinion. But we are actually not going to be getting our build on in the overworld, I should say. And seeing as how we haven't made it to the end yet, that means we're going to be getting our build on in only one other possible dimension, and that is the Nether. Yep. Off camera, at least in between recording videos for your new home for entertainment, I have been working relentlessly on establishing a blaze farm. And before I go any farther, I would like to give credit to where credit is due. So when I was looking for a simple and easy blaze farm to build, seeing as how I am not the best with redstone and anything like that, I came across a video by a YouTuber known as Waddles, and I'm not entirely sure why I just started to eat, but okay then. So that's where the video comes from. I'll be sure to provide a link to it right beneath the like and subscribe buttons of this video. So if you'd like to build it yourself, then you can go ahead and do so. And with that being said, at least, the reason why I want to get my build on in the Nether is because seeing as how I do have the blaze farm up and running, hence why we have all these blaze rods. I completely forgot to mention, I also caught Ivysaur and a Blastoise before recording this video, so gotta catch them all. So I want to also establish a enchanting station right next to the blaze farm. Now I'm not 100% sure if we're going to get the enchanting station fully set up, but I would at least like to establish the enchanting room, and then from there we can figure out where we're going to lay down the enchanting table along with the bookshelves. Now I think, whilst I'm thinking about it, and before I forget to mention it later on this video, I do think for this project at least, our zombie apocalyptic modern themed town, I think I'm actually going to begin to wrap things up with this project, only because, to be honest, I could only build along a certain theme for so long until I either begin to get tired of it or I run out of ideas. And instead of dragging something out longer than it needs to be, I'd rather just go ahead and begin to wrap things up, or at least say I'm going to put this project on the shelf and then come back to it at another time. That's something I at least like to do. So in the event that you're a content creator and you're watching this and you don't want to completely say goodbye to a project or whatever, could at least consider saying you'll just put it on the shelf for another day, or let it be something to do on a rainy day. But with that all being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and begin to gather up all the materials and resources that we're going to need for this project, and I'll see you guys in the Nether. So we are currently floating within the killing chamber. However, for some odd reason, blazes are not spawning when I stand down here. Now, before we go ahead and take a look into that a little bit farther, I just want to mention that right here is where we're going to have 3 different rooms. At this time, at least, I would like to have the center room be designated for our enchanting station, and then the room off to the left and the right can be for our storage. So in the event that we come across any enchantments that we don't want, whether they be on tools, weapons, gear, and just books by themselves, if we don't want them, then we could just go ahead and place them and make something of a library. Now let's go ahead and fly up here, and as you can tell, at least, boo, I'm a ghost. Yes, I am going to be showing you the spawning chamber room, whatever you want to call this. I don't know. Let me know down below in the comment section what you refer to this room of a mob grinder as. But I'm going to be flying around here in spectator mode only because I want to show you everything about this, so that way then you can go ahead and see what this looks like, and then from here let me know if there's anything that I should add, remove, or tweak ever so slightly to make this a little bit more efficient. Now, since I am spectator mode, I don't think this will be spawning any blazes, but if I were to enter game mode 1, then you will then begin to see blazes spawn, and as you may be able to tell based on how things look right now at least, when blazes begin to fall downwards, they'll land on a pressure plate, which will then trigger the sticky pistons to extend outwards, and the stone block or actually I should say the stone brick block will then be pushed outwards, which will then push them down to the next layer, and then from here they'll go down once more until finally they are pushed into this small 3x3 room, and then from here they'll be going right here. So let's actually go ahead and see how this looks in action. So I'm going to go ahead and enter game mode 1, and I think this will be good enough for the blazes to begin to spawn. Yep, there we go. And then as you can tell, they're going to begin to be pushed downwards. Now in the tutorial video that I watched by Waddles, he said, or maybe he didn't say it, but it was rather implied, I can't recall at the top of my head, that you should leave these block spaces vacant. However, as you can tell, at least sometimes when the blazes begin to fall downwards, they will get stuck. So I decided to try and guide them farther down. Then maybe having cobblestone walls placed in the corners will be helpful, but I don't know if that's actually doing anything. Let's just quickly give these guys a little bit of a nudge as well, because they appear to be getting stuck, and let's not get stuck ourselves. And so yeah, so I'm not entirely sure what I can do here to resolve this issue that will prevent them from getting stuck on the corners. I would say that this doesn't bother me, or I'll leave it as it is if it happened ever so often, or once in a blue moon I should say, but this does happen ever so often, and that is a little worrisome to me. So I'm going to go ahead, and if any of you out there can figure out the solution to this, then please let me know down below in the comment section, or if you would like to take a few screenshots of some adjustments, then be sure to send them to me on Twitter at Vanillaraccoon. But at this time now, I'm going to go ahead and begin to work on those 3 rooms that I mentioned towards the beginning of the second act. And then when I bring it back, we can go ahead and see how it looks, and then begin to see what else there is to do for this project. And so we begin the third and final act for this Vanilla Plus Minecraft Let's Play video. In the event that you've been enjoying it so far, then please give it a like, and if you're new to the channel, then consider subscribing to your new home for entertainment. But with that being said, hopefully you are getting the idea that I am not going to be doing much, if any, building at all on camera during this episode, and that's only because I am actually running a little behind on schedule with respects to pre-recording content for your new home for entertainment. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I recently started my own Minecraft Let's Play series for Wells Knight's mod pack that is Nature's Beauty, so I have a little bit more to add to my plate now in regards to grindy work and also just recording content in general. But enough of that, at least. Let's go ahead and take a look as to what I've been doing in between acts. Now, towards the beginning of the second act for this Vanilla Plus Minecraft Let's Play video, I did mention that for some reason blazes weren't spawning when I was in the killing chamber, and I decided after scratching my head to figure out why that is, to just go ahead and rewatch the tutorial by Waddles, and towards the end of it he mentioned that you want to make an AFK room. Now I thought to myself, I don't want to just make a small room that I can sit in and wait for blazes to spawn and accumulate in numbers. I wanted to have something to do in the event that I don't have anything to watch on YouTube, whether it be in my watch later playlist or videos from fellow content creators. So I decided to make an AFK maze, and for the most part I like this. It's fairly simple, it's fairly sleek, and also it's full of plant life. If you know me, you know I like to add bushes into any project and build if I can, and even if I can't, I'll still figure out a way to do so. Now, this is what the killing chamber looks like, and before we go any farther, yeah, I want to make sure that the master volume is lowered all the way down to 5, and the also creature sounds is fairly low as well, because this is pretty loud in my ears already, and hopefully that's not the case for you. Feel free to let me know down below in the comment section if I should adjust the audio when working in the nether for future reference. Now let's go ahead and just begin to place these on the back of a milk carton, and already, as you can tell, wow, that was a lot. And we're still gaining experience, but at least we reached level 30. So this is what the storage unit is going to look like here on the left side, and it's pretty much the same layout here on the right, except the dark oak leaf blocks have been placed in different locations, and you know what, just for good measure, we're gonna take this guy and put him on the back of a milk cart, and one more for good luck, as I like to say. And this is what the enchanting station is going to look like. Now, the reason why I really wanted to focus on this for this video is because, as you can tell, I am sporting iron armor. And that is because my diamond armor has reached its lifespan. So until I was able to get a proper enchanting station set up, I wanted to just go ahead and make myself a set of iron armor. But let's go ahead and just begin to enchant all of this together on camera, so that way then we can say we did it and then end this video. Now, I don't care what the 3rd tier enchantment is going to be. I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to the armor. And okay, so I completely forgot that I need actually 42 levels of experience in order to do this. I think it's 42. Hold on a second. 30, 33, 36, 39. Pardon me, not 42, but 39. So I guess I'm actually going to have to sit here a little bit longer and wait until I can fully enchant my iron armor. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you've seen everything that I wanted you to see for this video. And with that being said, if you enjoyed it, then please give it a like, and if you're new to the channel, then consider subscribing to your new home for entertainment. But do not forget to turn on notifications and then set it so you receive notifications for all videos. That way you will not miss them when they go live. My name is Vanillaraccoon. You have been awesome. I would like to wish you a happy day, and peace out.